Hello YouTube, it's Matt. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video, so to my subscribers out there, I'd like to say sorry for not posting a video in here for a few weeks, but with Christmas approaching and the charity shops quite slim pickings lately, the car boot season was closed, so didn't have enough really to warrant a decent video to show you guys what I got. But that being said, this Ghostbusters set came to me a couple of days ago, and yeah, I don't think I've picked up a lot of figures this sort of size for a long time. I've sold a lot of Ghostbusters figures before. That seems to be like my little niche, like vintage toys, figures, board games, computer games. That seems to be what I sell the most of and what I'm interested the most of. I will sell anything really as long as it's got money in it, but yeah, this is my favourite sort of stuff to sell. And this lot, for the whole lot that you can see in the video, cost me 50 quid plus post. So I got offered this by somebody who was selling some of their toys, their old toys, and we negotiated a bit to see what sort of price we could get it at. And yeah, I was happy to pay 50 quid plus post on this lot. Now some of you might be thinking like 50 quid, that may be a bit dear, or some of you might be thinking I've had it for a steal, but I know everything in this video I'm going to get over 400 quid for. Now again, some of you might be looking at it thinking there's no way he's going to get 400 quid for that, but trust me, I've sold it before. I've sold loads of this stuff before, and I know I'm going to get it. A couple of the items, some of them are a little bit grubby. They need a little bit of a clean, but you know, don't be afraid by going to the boots, going to the charity shops, looking at some figures, thinking, oh, you know, that's filthy, or that needs a bit of a wash, that ain't going to sell. Just take the time, take them back home, give them a little clean, and you'll be really shocked at what you can get on eBay for them, or on any other platforms that you might be using to sell your items. But yeah, I'm gonna take you through some of the stuff that I've got in this lot. So this is from the real Ghostbusters line, which was the late 80s. Now, by no means am I an absolute expert on this. I'm not. I don't claim to be an expert. If some of you are watching this thinking, you know, he's not right about that certain item, or he's not right about those prices, this is just what I think I can get for it. Having sold them before, I know roughly what sort of prices I can work on, and I have sat down with a pen and a piece of paper, jotted down some of the sold items recently that have been sold on eBay, and I'm not shooting for like top end on some of the items, but a reasonable price, and yeah, it's looking at over 400 for me. So you know, if any of you want to leave any comments, or you might think I'm misleading you with a bit of some of the information, then feel free. I don't claim to be an expert. This is just my own personal experience, which I'm sharing with you. So I'll show you some of the stuff, and I'll go through some of the prices. Like I say, this is the real Ghostbusters line, which was from the late 80s and followed through to the 90s before it was cancelled. And yeah, I'll show you. So the main one, the building in the background, you can find it on eBay underneath Ghostbusters Firehouse, Ghostbusters Fire Station, building. People list it all different names, but that one, the price is a bit all over the place for that. You can get boxed ones for stupid money, but this one's not boxed, it is complete. The doors are still intact, and quite a few of these, if you ever see them, you ever come across them, the doors seem to always be cracked, or the hinges here seem to be broken. A lot of people sell these doors as spares, but the hinges are okay on this, the doors open fine. It's got the Ghostbusters sign on, which a lot of them don't have that anymore. I have actually sold some of those Ghostbusters signs for like between 18 and 20 quid posted. It's crazy, but that sign will get you like anything. It's got to be anything between 16 and 20 quid. easy. I've sold a few of them before. And you get this containment unit, this red containment unit, which is off the movie, and you put a ghost, just open it, put a ghost inside there, close it up, put it on top, and put your ghost inside the unit. So when you bought this, when this was out brand new, you got the building, you got the Ghostbusters sign, you got the containment unit, and you also got some ectoplasm, which you used to pour into the top there, and it goes all the way down inside the building. It's got the pole as well with it. I know the light's not perfect there, so, but it's just how I've put everything into the corner. So yeah, these complete with the Ghostbuster sign, with the containment unit, with the doors all fixed and that. You're looking, I'd say on average, I could easily get 50 quid for that, easily. I might even shoot a bit higher. I need to clean it down. It does need a bit of a clean. I think it's been stuck in a loft for years. But one got sold on eBay, I think the 18th of January for 90 quid plus post. And now it was, I mean, it was in perfect condition, to be fair. This has still got all the stickers on the side. The stickers being that, you know, the brick. So I reckon I can get 50 quid for that. I might even push for 60. Maybe a little bit more with the best offer. Needs a bit of a clean up, but I reckon I can get that. Now these were the 4 original Ghostbusters figures that you got with it, and it's quite rare to get them with the Proton packs. I've just clipped the Proton packs onto the figures, so they might be wrong. They might have, like, let's say for instance, Peter on the left, he might have this Proton pack, or he might have this, but I've just put them on just to show you what it's like. But I can sell the figures individually, or I can sell the figures with the Proton packs. I'm going to try and sell these 4, and I'm going to aim for about 45 quid. So 45 quid for all those. I could probably go a bit higher. There's listings on there which have gone higher than that. There's listings on there which have gone a lot cheaper, but I'm going to aim about 40, 45 for those 4. Right, now the red containment unit, you can sell that on its own. You can get around 15-20 quid for that on its own, but I'm going to keep it with the Firehouse. I think I've got more chance of selling it quicker. Over here we've got the ghost trap. Again, this is quite a rare one now. It's in good condition, it works. This is just like a foot pump, and it's just air. So all you do is put it on the floor, roll your trap out and hold it open, and it just opens, yeah, and catches your ghost. And it does come with this glow in the dark. Let's see if I can do it. This glow in the dark ghost. So you just push it down. Yeah, done it first time. And you catch the ghost in there. Somebody's got one of these on eBay at the minute. Absolute crazy price. £339, boxed, sealed, never been opened. I don't think he's going to get that, but these are the sort of prices people are putting on these things now. And I reckon for that trap, I reckon I can get 50 quid for that trap. Again, they all need a little bit of a clean up, but I reckon I can get 50 quid for that trap. I might even take a little bit less, but I reckon if I hold out, I'll get rid of it because it is quite rare. All the stickers are on here, it's not damaged or anything, so yeah. These ones at the back, I think this one was called Tombstone Tackle, this one was called X-Cop. I can't remember what that one was called. Hard Hat Monster or something. This one's Mailman, this one's Hunchback, and these were like from the Haunted series. These ones not massive profit in them, but like this guy, Hard Hat Monster, I'm going to try and get around 15 for him, maybe a little bit more because he's got his pickaxe. That's quite rare to find him with that pick. The others probably looking around £8, something like that. Mailman not so much, probably about 6, 7 something. And this like Quasimodo monster. Again, it's rare to get the accessory with him. He's got like the chains. So I might try a tenner on him. These four were actually part of, I think it was Super Fright Features, something like that. I'll just show you one. So this is Winston. It's got like a little button on the back, and you press the little button and his head pops down. His head's obviously there, just pops down and shows you that. Yeah, so again, quite rare to get with their accessories. Those four, those super Fright Features, complete with weapons, I think I'm going to aim for about £10 or £12 each if I sell them separately. So yeah, probably like another 45 quid bundle on those, something like that. Now these little mini ghosts, these sell quite well on their own, but they did all come with a figure. I think, for instance, I think this one, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure this one went with Peter Venkman. So I'm sure that one went with this guy up here. And each of the Ghostbusters had their own little ghost, which came in the pack when you bought them brand new. But yeah, you can get good money for these just on their own for what they are, for a little piece of plastic. But I'm going to keep them with the figures to try and get top value for them if I can. This one is, I think this is Ecto 3, like a sort of go-kart sort of vehicle thing. Again, this come with its own little ghost. This was the ghost of this one. I'm sure this was Ecto 3. I'm sure it was. Yeah. Again, this is quite hard to find with this, with the flag, with the blue flag on. It just got lost in time. I've picked up a couple of these before and never had the flag, and this is the first one that I've actually got the flag with. It all works. These are to catch the ghost, obviously, and you can see one of the characters inside there to drive it. And I think for that, for Ecto 3 with a ghost, I'm going to try and get 20 quid for that. So yeah, need a decent clean up, and I'm going to try 20 quid for that with that ghost. Let's move out here now. Now Slimer, I've had him loads of times. I must have had him about 10 or 12 times. This one, the green one, Slimer. And he's quite hard to find with his food. He's got 3 pieces of food, which looks like a steak to me, pizza and a watermelon. And those sell on their own quite good because collectors out there have got Slimer but haven't got the food. So Slimer with his 3 pieces of food, I'm going to aim for, I think 25. I think I'm going to aim for 25 on him. Yeah, and hopefully I'll get that. I've sold Slimer on his own for like 15, so I'm quite confident I can get 25 for that. The blue one over here, just going to show you, it actually separates. Separates into 2 monsters. So yeah, there they are. And the name of that one, I think I've written it down somewhere. What's his name? Or did I? I don't think I've written that name down. No, I don't think I did. I think that's the only one I haven't. I think that's the only one. Sorry about that. I think that's the only one I haven't worked out the price for. But I'm sure I've sold that before for £8. So I'm going to do a bit more research on that one, so I can get a definite sort of price on that one. But I think I'll get about £8 for that. This one was like a bug-eyed monster. You push him down and the eye pops out and the string is attached. I've found these quite a lot, and what I seem to find out over the years is these pieces of string get knotted, so you end up getting a load of knots in them. And this one, no knots in it at all. So I'm not going to feed all that back through there just now, but yeah. And I'm going to aim for about 12 on that one, I think. See what happens with that one. These two, the orange and the purple one, they're like mini traps. You open them up and the tongue sticks out and you put a Ghostbuster on or a ghost and they just clamp shut and capture the figure inside. I'm going to shoot for about between £8 and £10 on the pair. So that's those. This one, I think it was, is it called Brain Buster or Brain Blaster? I've sold this one before. You move it along and these segments of the brain pop out. I've sold that one for 20 before, so I think I'm going to aim for roughly the same again, about £20 on that one. This one, Bad to the Bone, I think it is. It captures a figure inside. I'll just show you. So it's got these two little pieces on the back and you capture the figure inside, and then when he pushes into the head, I think, yeah, when the figure pushes down on the back of that, the jaw opens and the eyes pop out. That one, not massive amount of value in that one, probably looking about £10. Mr. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he definitely needs a good clean. He's really dirty. I reckon I can get 15 for that. I've probably sold about 7 or 8 of those in the past. Yeah, about 15 quid I reckon I can get for that one. This is Ecto 2. Now, since been looking, since I've put all these in position, like, and I've noticed that the one part of the handlebar's broke on this, so that's going to devalue that for a bit, and there is a seat belt that's missing. But I'm going to check, because I've got like a tub of miscellaneous figures and things that haven't been listed yet, and I might have a few spares for that. And it's got a winch. It's got a winch there, and you pull the winch out, and you've got a trigger to clamp the winch back up, and the propeller goes round. But if you're looking at any of these, or you have any of these, that missile is quite rare. That missile underneath usually goes missing, and you can get like a tenner for that. Well, I have in the past. Again, I don't claim to be an expert, and if anybody watches this thinking, you know, he's giving false information out, then I apologise, but I'm just going on my own experiences and what I can get for them and what I know I'm going to get for them. So yeah, that's something to look out for. If you pick one of these up, see if it's got that missile underneath. These two, I've never actually picked this one up. I've got the figure. I think I got the figure about 3 times, but I've never actually picked this one up. It just opens out into like a monster. I think this one's called Wicked Wheelie. Is it Wicked Wheelie or something like that? But complete, like with the figure, I'm going to aim for about £15 on that one. So just going to leave him there. Yeah, I'm going to aim for about £15 on that one complete. This is another one I never had. Again, I think I had the figure. I didn't really know what it went to before. It's got the seat belt intact, which is a good sign. I think that one's called Air Sickness or something like that. I'm going to aim for around £10 to £15 for that one. Let's just see, has that covered all the prices on those ones? Right, the Ecto one. That's Janine on the top, by the way. Janine. I think. Just straighten her out. I think Janine is going to be around 10 quid for Janine. Hello, back again. Sorry about that. Pressed the wrong button on my phone and the video went off. Yeah, this is Janine. That's her weapon, and I'm sure this is Janine's mini ghost with the funky hair. Yeah, so I think I'm going to aim around, probably around 10 or £15, seeing as it's got the ghost. If I find out later that some of these ghosts are fetching a lot more money separate, then I might even separate them up to get a few more ka-chings. I'm not definite on these prices yet, but these are the figures I'm working on at the moment. Yeah. So Ecto 1. Now I've had some of these in way better condition. I mean, it is complete, but it is a little bit yellowed. What happens with the older toys, if people put them in the windows and the UV light gets on them, and even the plastics that they were, when they were made back in the day, the plastics break down over time, and they do discolour. But obviously if you put them in a window and you put them in sunlight, they're just going to go brittle. The UV is just going to destroy the plastic basically. But it is complete. Saying that, it's got the seat on the top, it's got the belt, which is quite rare. It's got these two little like guns which go on the top, so it is complete. Let's have a look at the back. The door opens down, it's got the winch inside, it's all there. And this came with a mini ghost as well, and I'm sure, not 100% vet looking, but I'm sure that's the minifigure for that. And the prices on this one are all over the place as well, to be fair. On the Ecto 1, I think you can get, I've sold one of these, the highest I've ever sold one of these is 50. I've sold a load around the 25 and 30 mark, ones that have been a little bit bashed up and things like that, but it's an easy sale, Ecto 1 is. Yeah, so everything's okay with it, everything works with it, just need to clean it up a little bit. Let's see if it's still got the, yeah, still got the plates on it, Ecto 1. Yeah, so I may shoot for 40 on that, 45. The seat's immaculate on it, so might even shoot a little bit higher, I don't know yet. But yeah, just thought I'd share with you guys some of the vintage figures that I pick up. That's a great set to pick up. That is, you know, 50 quid plus post for that lot. I think if I break it down, it works, you know, it's like a couple of quid or whatever per item. It's just easy money in it. Now I know that there's just been a new Ghostbusters film announced for 2020 next year, so this may even shoot up in value, may even double again, I don't know. With a new film coming out, collectors out there, and you know, they're just going to want to buy up all the old stock, so this may even increase even more. I might even keep some of it and hold it back for when the movie's out, but yeah, really happy with that set. Definitely will be picking some of this up again if I see it at these sort of prices. There's definite profit to be made in that. So yeah, thanks for watching again, guys. Hopefully be hitting some charity shops soon and some more car boots. Now I know that there's some local boots to me. The season opens again, I think it's today, yeah. So hopefully I'll have a bit more to show you in the coming weeks. Need to get a load of listing done though as well. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and take a look back through some of my older videos. I think this is only like my seventh video because I'm only new to this myself. Reselling on eBay. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's given you some useful information out there for if you come across any of these little bits, or if you have come across any of these little bits before and you're not quite sure. I hope this has shed a little bit of light on it for you. If you have got any questions, put them in the comments below if you've got any questions about these figures or any other figures, or I'll be happy to help. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.